Hi everybody, thanks for coming back to the channel. I'm just getting finished setting up here. Strung up this tarp, just a basic lean-to configuration. Got it propped up with a branch here. Got my tent set up, table, chair. Getting ready to make some dinner in a few minutes. But before I do any of that, I've got to take a little nip off the banana flask. Cheers. I'm back out in a park that I have done a few stealth camps at before. I'm not sure if I'm going to do another camp here or not. I've done a few here now, so I don't want to keep reusing the same spots. This is a decent sized park that's like right in the middle of the city that I live in, and it is packed with deer, all kinds of wildlife and little, I don't know, muskrats or different stuff. There's a river that runs through this little park. Before anybody says anything, I know you're thinking, that doesn't look very stealthy. That's a big old tarp. Why does he have a big tarp like that? And it's supposed to be a stealth camp. I'm going to show you how far back I am pushed in from the trail in every direction. There is not a chance anybody's going to see me. They would have to really go off trail in order to see me. If they were going to do that, they're going to catch me anyway, unless I'm just like super Rambo commando style camping, which I'm not going to do. But we got a big rainstorm coming in tonight, so I got 6 beers, the banana flask. I don't know if I'll drink all of that. I came here directly from work. I have to work in the morning, so I'm coming out here on a weeknight, so we'll see how all of that pans out. However, I did want to say, I've gotten a lot of views on the channel lately. Thank you all so much for tuning in and watching the videos. It means a lot to me. I'm just getting done with doing 3 camps in the space of about 5 days or so. I did a bunch back-to-back overnighters because I had to, I have a busy couple weeks coming up, and I don't know how often I'm going to be able to get out. Always with the mosquitoes. So I wanted to be able to get these done. So I have been kicking my butt. I've got that bushwhacking camp that I did where I was off trail hiking through dense forest. Got lost on that trip. I'm still all scratched up from that. Just got back from the doctor, and I have poison ivy. So I got a steroid shot, and I got a prescription for some steroid medicine. So hopefully that'll knock that out real quick. I want to say thank you to everyone who has made a donation to the channel. I don't expect anybody to do that. Just tuning in and watching the video, liking, commenting, all of that stuff, it means the absolute world to me. For the people who did tune in and give a donation, I appreciate that very much. I am piling that money towards getting a real nice camera so that I can really make the best videos possible. That definitely means a lot. I don't want anybody to feel like in any way any kind of pressure to do that. But for the people who did it, it means a lot, and thank you. So before it starts raining, I want to get out and show you guys exactly how far back I am from the trail. That's a down tree that you can see. The trail is way, way back over there. I walked in right there, where it's a little thinner. So I walked all the way around, then back in here. And that was completely off trail, for crying out loud. Then from standing right here, that is my camp over there. It is pretty doggone hard to see. So there is just nothing but dense brush and woods all around behind me. Except for this way, this is just a clearing, but this is off trail. The trail's way back that way. So I don't think I have to really be all low and camoed out and stuff. I think I'm just so far off the trail, people aren't going to find me, and if they're going to wander that far off the trail, they're gonna stumble on me, or I'm in trouble, or I don't know what. So anyway, I don't think it's likely people to go back the trail all the way to go back over here, especially not at night like that. So fingers crossed, and we're gonna hope for the best. I would not camp underneath this thing. There's supposed to be 0 chance of lightning, but there is rain, and generally I just wouldn't camp under stuff like this because you never know when a limb is going to fall off and just smush you. So it's all just these like little trees that are close to me like this. So there's nothing really above me that's going to fall and hit me. And then I'm still way back from the trail. And going that way is kind of thinned out, but there's no trail except for even further back that way. So overall, I feel pretty safe. I think I'm pretty hidden. So I'm happy with it. Okay, so I don't know exactly when the rain is going to start, but it's coming. So we're going to start off with a Columbus Brewing Company Festbier. Hope I'm saying that right. Oktoberfest style lager. 5.3%. Oh yeah. Good stuff. I've got some Campbell's Chunky tortilla soup with white meat chicken, and then a bag of corn chips to go on top. That looks good. Got our little trash bag. Put the lid inside. And set that over here. Here comes that rain. For the next beer, we've got this Great Lakes Oktoberfest Marzen style lager. Very good. Finish off the rest of this whiskey here. This is more of that Screwball peanut butter whiskey. Okay, rain's starting to pick up here. We are starting to get into it. Got the pot here. Collecting some water so I can just at least rinse it out. Oh, found this Mountain Dew can back here. Take that with us here. That post on the back here keeps pulling out. I'm going to tighten this up a little as best we can without completely redoing the whole tarp setup here. So I tied off to this tree here, and I'm going to take this cord, go back over to tie up to the tarp, here you can see, nice and taut. We're ready to go. So this company sent me this lantern. It's rechargeable with a micro USB port. I'm going to put this up on the technical specs for this up on the screen. I've taken it out to use for lighting for I've taken this out to use for lighting a few times. It spins. It's got 3 different LED panels. Pretty bright, but they sent it to me for free to try out. It's worked, you know, somewhat for what I need for. I think for what it's meant for, which is just like a camping lantern for ambient light. It'll work pretty good for that. But it's got 4 settings. And if you leave it on the lowest setting, it lasts for quite some time. So, at any rate, that's that thing. That's the last of that. That is 2 beers down. I might only have 1 more. We'll see how I feel after that. That banana flask was a third full or half full, so there wasn't a ton of whiskey in there. So, I may just have 1 more beer and get a couple more shots and call it a night, you know. There's not a ton to film. I mean, it's pitch black dark. I'm having trouble lighting everything. I do want to say, thank you so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, do me a favor and click that banana. It would definitely mean a lot to me. I do have a special trip coming up, and I don't want to say exactly what it is, but I'm working out the final details of getting together with another YouTuber who has a lot of crossover fans with myself. That's all I'll say. So stay tuned for that, because after this, it's going to probably be within the next video, or the video after that, or the video after that. I mean, no more than 3 down the road. It might be the next one after this. We'll see. You have to stay tuned. And anyway, I hope you enjoyed this small plot. Next beer here is the Maumee Bay Oktoberfest. I know, but lots of people in the comments have figured out the rough area of where I'm at. If you think you know where I am, leave me a message in the comments. Cheers! Here's my gross bandage that fell off. Never want to leave trash in the woods. Hi everybody, I'm just going over some gear here, some last minute changes for a trip I'm about to take. I'm leaving 6 o'clock in the morning and thought I might want to switch a couple items up here, so I got it all laid out and going over it. I'm also finishing editing the video that you just watched. We're stealth camping in the rain. Realized that the final piece of footage was me falling down where the river was over flooded. I did not want to leave it like that. Wanted to make sure that I explained to everybody, you know, I made it out. I'm fine, obviously. I was in a rush, so that was the last piece of footage I was able to take. I had to get home. I was working from home that day. I typically work in an office, but because I had poison ivy, I had the ability to work from home. So I had to be home and logged in by a certain time. I made it with a few minutes to spare, so everything was good, but I had to rush, so I couldn't film too much more. I got some great videos coming up for you. Stay tuned. As always, thanks for stopping by. We'll catch you on the next one.